Okay, we are back. I apologize about that. I had some technical issues there, but we are back. Let's try this again. Reschedule the evidence review for another day, maybe Saturday afternoon. Okay, let's get set up here. Okay, there we go. We are good to go now. Let's hope there's no more technical problems so we can get right into this. And I think I'm going to start it off right now. No waiting. Hello. My name is Sam. And Sam? Well, that's interesting. Hello. My name is Sam. I come as a friend and I come in peace. I don't mean any of you any harm. And I would expect the same, that no harm comes to me. I will only accept positive energy and no negative energy. Is there anyone here who would like to say hello? That was pretty interesting. I just turned the app on and I hear "and Sam." That was pretty cool. So is there anyone here who would like to say hello or maybe tell me what your name is?
Ladies, King Trump slit. Let it break.
The male voice that came through when I started the session that said "and Sam," are you here? If you are, can you say yes?
Capital. For himself. The road. Strategy for.
So how many of you are here with me right now? Can you give me a number, please?
Black hair. Goals. vandalism, 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 vandalism.
Just pausing this for a minute. I'll turn it back on in a minute. I'm live on YouTube. Just waiting for some people to come in. There was one person in here and they've disappeared. So we will just wait and see who comes in while I'm waiting to start this session again. Because I don't want to have to restart it again. Cool. Nice. Hey, Patrick. Nice to see you. Kind of an interlude here for a minute, and then I'll start the session again. How are you today? Okay, I typed that out just as you said. Good, thanks. Okay. I prefer to do these sessions when there's nobody in the house. So now there's nobody in the house. We can get going again. Give me 1 second here. And we will continue. Okay. Okay. Let's get going here. I was caught off guard, so. Alrighty, here we go.
Have to tell. Careful. And his part.
I hope you can hear this okay.
One of the wild.
Awesome. So before I had to pause this, I had asked if there was anyone here who would like to say hello.
For the rest. Himself.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, Patrick, when I first started the app up. I had just started to introduce myself like I always do before I begin. And a male spirit said, "and Sam," which I thought was pretty interesting. I'd originally had a evidence review from yesterday's session scheduled for 1:30 live today, but I was having some technical problems. Actually, a couple of times, so I decided to reschedule that one for maybe Friday or Saturday afternoon. And then I started an Afterlight Box session, and then I had some more technical problems, so I had to restart it again. I think it's maybe just not a technical day for me today. So I can hear a lot of you coming through. Would one of you like to tell me your name, please?
Finding affordable. And blessed by.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was a YouTube problem or what it was. It could have been a problem with StreamYard. But everything seems to be working good now. So how many of you were here with me? Can you give me a number, please?
For the compass.
Yeah, it seems to be okay now. Like I said, I don't know exactly what was going on. Listening? Are you listening?
Who have the dignity to make.
Do you like it that you can hear yourself talking?
Queer dream, which cannot be
What's the weather like where you are, Patrick? It's bloody chilly here today.
But when we play. Brethren. It's a little time.
I woke up this morning and it was 2 degrees. I took my dog out this morning to do his business, and yeah, it was pretty chilly. I heard somebody say 8. Are there 8 of you here? If there are, can you say yes?
For anyone. People want.
Oh, it was -1. Wow. Well, I'm lucky here. We have 2 sources of heat. We've got a furnace and a wood stove. And personally, I prefer the wood stove over the furnace because I like the smell.
He has fun.
So can one of you tell me your name, please? Yesterday, there were a lot of names coming through.
Understand.
Oh, you had hail down there. Wow. Well, not last night, but the night before. It rained like a bugger here all night.
Interesting. Also available. Bombing.
So like I said, we had a lot of names coming through yesterday. We had the name Debbie and Aaron, Justin, and Amali that came through more than once. Are any of you here with me today? If you are, can you say your name, please? Well, you can keep the snow there.
We will keep you. Who is he?
I like the snow. I'm just not prepared for it yet.
Outside, your everyday. I know. To find out.
Do you know what year it is right now? If you do, can you say yes, or maybe tell me what year it is? Had some really weird stuff coming through yesterday.
Christ Jesus.
There was a male spirit coming through pretty regularly through music, and I almost felt like he was trying to tell me something, but I just couldn't understand what he was saying. Even with the headphones on, when I reviewed it after I finished the live, it was really hard to make out. It's the male spirit that was here yesterday coming through with the music. Are you here today?
But of course.
But of course.
Federal government.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people are prepared for snow yet, but unfortunately, a lot of them have it. Yeah, I've turned the echo up. In the beginning, I wasn't even using the echo at all. I was just using a touch of reverb. But I've decided to use the echo.
To comfort her.
Makes it easier to try and understand what they're saying because it's repeated.
The flash. He would never.
I don't think I have the echo on very high. Let's see here. Oh, actually, I do. That's row. Okay, I turned it down a little bit.
How much? Drinks.
So I can hear a lot of you coming through today. Can one of you maybe tell me your name, please?
Will. Authorities.
That's twice now I've heard the children. First a male spirit and now a female. I've heard the children come through a couple of times. Are you trying to tell me something about children?
Grown on the world. Balls in you. Yes. When I got. The non-smoke. They're supported. And this is how.
Is there anybody here from my family? If there is, can you say yes or maybe tell me your name?
Classic.
What is this?
Pretty.
What is this and pretty? Well, I heard some music coming through there a minute ago. The music that I just heard coming through a minute ago, is that the male spirit from yesterday? If it is, can you come through again, please?
Very ridiculous. Bring this to the rest. What?
You're stupid. Well, how nice is that?
Just a thought. To determine what.
Yesterday, there was a couple of really not nice words that came through. With Alex? My name is Sam. Can any of you say hello, Sam, or maybe tell me your name?
Both ways.
Oh, there's the music. Who's playing the music? Can you tell me your name, please?
Is.
Are you the same one who was playing the music yesterday?
Advertising, really?
Breathe in deep.
Firmly.
I think so, Patrick. If that's what it sounded like to me. Again, a lot of times it is easier for the viewing audience to pick it out than me. Because I missed a lot of things that came through yesterday when I was listening to it through my headphones.
United States.
It's just too bad that I can't have my headphones in while I'm live, and then nobody would be able to hear it but me. I'm always getting told to relax by that one female spirit. One member of the group Kiss has passed.
That neither did.
Which one passed away? I have a feeling I know who it is in my head before you even say it.
Against us.
Was it Jean?
Try so hard. The law. Related patches.
In my head, I'm seeing Gene Simmons. Was it Gene Simmons?
Don't.
Either Gene Simmons or Ace Frehley. I'm seeing those names in my head.
Both edges.
Eight on the wall. What do?
So it wasn't either one of them, eh?
One here to cut.
Does he still play with them, or is he just an original member who's no longer playing with them? The one, Peter Criss passed away. Oh no.
West along.
Oh wow, that's sad. I love that song. Yeah, that's Peter Criss. He was the original drummer with Kiss.
The justice.
Wow. Well, that's good. That is very respectful.
The horizon.
Wow, that's so sad.
The inquiry.
Under pressure. No powers.
The thing is, there's, without mentioning any names, there are ones out there that
Anyone.
try to contact celebrities and whatnot after they've passed away. And in my personal opinion, I think that that's wrong. I feel that it just makes the grieving process a lot harder on the family. So I would never do something like that.
So dense was.
Mind you, on one of my lives a couple of days ago, I did mention the past lead singer of Typo Negative, Peter Steele. I did ask if he could come through, and I did ask if, what his favorite thing to drink was, but that's the first time I've ever done it. Like, I don't see anything wrong with, trying to contact these people, like maybe a year or two down the road, but I mean, to be contacting these people, like immediately after they've passed away. No, I don't agree with that. Stop. Do you not like what I'm doing? I don't mean any disrespect to any of you. I'm just trying to learn who might be here with me.
Slower. I want you to take. Sphere, 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 sphere. Of the 12 to 12 to 12 to 12.
Oh, my feet are cold. I think I need to put some slippers on or something.
Sons of God, of God, of God, of God. Blue flower, 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 flower.
Oh, we have the music coming through again. Thank you for playing the music.
Rising, rising, rising. According, 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 according. Take it.
Take it? That sounded awesome. The female that just came through with the music, can you do that again for me, please? Thank you. The female coming through with the music, can you tell me your name, please?
Paper, 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 paper. Coming.
If the female that just came through with the music, if you're still here, can you do that again for me, please?
We left, we left, we left, we left, we left.
Where acre, acre,
We left.
Insecure. Will. Likely place.
Well, yeah, I'd have to agree with you there on that, Patrick. You know, they do need time to adjust to, you know, where they are after they leave here, of course.
So we gonna.
Like, I mean, depending on the circumstances on how they passed, you know, like a lot of them, you know, they don't realize that they've passed.
Knocked it off.
And unfortunately, you know, if it's a case of suicide, just think people saying that they're in purgatory. No, I don't believe this. I don't believe this at all. Stop it. Do you not like what I'm doing?
Because. Heard and moved a bit.
Yes, I'm a paranormal investigator. I'm looking for evidence of who might be here.
Together.
And as I said, I don't mean any of you any disrespect.
Jim, can you? Nargans.
Attention. If what we the branches.
So can one of you that are here tell me your name, please? My name is Sam.
But this press. So almost. And book appointment. Satisfied.
Yeah, a lot of times I can hear it coming through pretty clear. We have someone in chat. His name is Patrick. Can one of you maybe say hello, Patrick?
Gets done with that set. They'll separate up. And wondered why.
We have someone in chat. They always do this. They talk over me.
Talk about.
I'm kind of on the fence about whether or not I believe that or not, Patrick. It may very well be. I'm not saying that they can't. I'm myself personally, I'm just kind of, I don't know. We have someone in chat by the name of Patrick. Can one of you maybe say hello, Patrick?
And I don't have.
Leave the comments. For slaughter. Radio.
If you would like.
The customs.
If you would like. Can one of you maybe say hello, Patrick?
Inhaling.
Us down. Sex recross. The fields.
A little bit.
Something to flash.
That didn't sound very nice, you and the F word.
Search and destroy.
Are any of my friends here that have passed away? If you are, can you tell me your name, please?
It's not his.
Yes.
You know,
Wow, that was different.
The suit. Are you?
So are there any of my friends that have passed away here? It would be nice to hear from some of you. If you could maybe tell me your name if you're here. Or maybe say hello, Sam.
Doors.
Yeah, I've tried that before and it only works for so long. There's a lot of you coming through all at the same time. Could you maybe please speak at once? Just speak one at a time so it's easier for me to hear you. We would be able to. Thank you.
Subject. Sword.
Yeah, I asked them and they're coming through one at a time now. For now.
So she goes. Spirit.
Unwing.
A spirit? Are you a spirit?
Developing.
Are you happy where you are? Nap? I could use one of them.
Did he get hit by?
For that. Spirit of honor. The wind.
I think I just heard spirit of father. I heard spirit of father. Is my dad here? Dad, if you're here, can you say your name, please? He isn't? Thank you for coming through one at a time. It's much easier to hear and understand you.
Among the dead.
I need to get a new computer chair. This one is just really not very comfortable. Especially when you're sitting in it for a long time. So can one of you tell me your name, please?
Frightened child. It'll help you.
It'll help you.
But by reason.
I just heard the name Molly come through. The name Molly came through 3 or 4 times yesterday. Hello, Molly. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I heard the name Molly come through 3 or 4 times yesterday. Male and female
Gate.
came through with that name.
Come back.
I think I just heard the name Gordy come through. Hello, Gordy. Thank you for being here. Yeah, it was really interesting yesterday. A whole bunch of names kept coming through, and some were repeated more than once.
I know before. People.
Melanie. I have a good friend named Melanie that unfortunately passed away. I'm thankful that they found the person who was responsible for your passing away. Melanie Vachon, if that's you coming through, can you say your name again, please?
Uncovered head. Thank you.
Thank you. Melanie Vachon, if that's you that came through, can you say your name again, please?
Hurricane. Haven't yet. Cross skate. Photos.
That sounded like Frodo's. Very excellent.
Questions.
That voice sounded kind of creepy. Melanie Vachon, if that was you that came through saying the name Melanie, I really hope that you are at peace. The crime. You're missed by a lot of people, Melanie. I'm so sorry for what happened to you. And I'm just glad that they have a person in custody that is responsible for your passing.
You are.
You are?
glorify, 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 glorify.
To complete. Motion, Jennifer, 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 Jennifer. Back away, back away, back away, back away, back away, back away.
Yeah, unfortunately, Patrick, I've had a couple of really good friends pass from not so good circumstances, and Melanie Vachon is one of them. I have another friend. I've known her since she was pretty much a baby. Her mother is a very, very, very good friend of mine. Her name's Rory Hache. I don't know if you had seen anything in the paper or on TV about it. Her torso was found in Lake Ontario in Oshawa by a fisherman last September. The rest of her was found in this, I won't even call him human. The rest of her body parts were found in his apartment.
Control.
Rory Hache, are you here? Rory Hache, if you're here, it's me, Sam. Can you say hello, Sam, if you're here? More music again. Rory Hache, if you're here, can you tell me what your favorite color is? I know what it is. But can you tell me what your favorite color is? So sad. Rory Hache, can you tell me your favorite color if you're here?
And stuff like that.
I smoke way too much when I'm on these.
To the law of God, law of God, law of God, law of God. To luck, to luck, to luck, to luck, to luck. And that's it, that's it, that's it, that's it, that's it, that's it.
Simply.
Full story.
Here we go.
In 26. Where's the verse?
26.
Ain't over.
It's raining.
Playoff race.
It's raining?
Which way do you get out?
It was raining.
Started over.
Hi, Dory. Nice to see you here.
And response.
Dory, I ended up rescheduling my evidence review I was going to do at 1:30 today. I was having some technical issues. So I might possibly do it on Saturday. Sometime Saturday afternoon.
Big fires.
Something shot a cling. The flash.
Please.
I heard a female voice say police. So is there any...
The measure wood.
Oh, you're babysitting again.
Cry. In the office.
Is there anybody here from my family? If there is, can you say your name, please?
People study.
Oh, there's the music again.
Awaiting. There were.
To me.
People.
I'll be back in 1 second.
I could hear him.
Cincinnati, man.
The same thing. Not only that.
His head.
Okay, I am back. I had to go check on the wood stove, see if it needed any more wood. I'm glad it doesn't because I don't feel like carrying any more in.
However.
Oh, sorry about the cigarette smoke.
I'll go.
What happened? Do you not know what happened to you?
The world.
And yet it.
Us?
Love of crop. So that policy. Boundary.
So I hear a lot of you coming through. Can you give me a number as to how many of you are here, please?
There.
How many of you are here with me now? Can you give me a number, please?
And his heart.
Former vice president.
Right, I am at.
Yeah, I've heard that a couple of times too. I'm wondering if glorify coming through twice might pertain to what I was saying about my friend Melanie and Rory and how they passed away. Definitely.
$1 billion
For a single.
Was the word glorify coming through a couple of times pertaining to what I was talking about Melanie and Rory? If it is, can you say yes?
Very ridiculous.
Yeah, the veil is definitely thinning. Dory, I actually have a couple of videos on my channel with some amazing pictures that I got.
Because he.
I think you'll find both of those videos, Dory, in my most popular uploads, underneath uploads on my channel.
Yes.
And I know the photos were taken in October of last year. I just don't remember what date. I'd have to go and check.
He has called.
Thanks for your something. I couldn't make out the last part of that.
Not a war. Generally out. The road was.
My dear.
Friend.
Oh, we have someone laughing now. Do you hold on? Do you like it that you can hear yourself talking?
Dancing.
Praise.
I'm thinking. All of this. Price and
If you like it that you can hear yourself talking, can you say yes? 180?
He saw the.
Can you see the names of the people in the chat? If you can you say one of their names, please?
1.7. Blow up.
Day or two before I wouldn't.
Do any of we believe? Is there is there any of you here? It never fails. I go to talk and they interrupt me. Are there any of you here that know what my real name is? If you do, can you say it, please?
And made way.
Sam is just my nickname. I've had this nickname since I was 13. And no, Samantha's not my real name.
Enough time.
So are there any of you here that know what my real name is? If you know my real name, can you say it, please?
Enjoy life.
Enjoy life.
Do we know? Fall. Oh, you know.
You know?
Saved and hope. Sent something. Down. Or tank. Bump. Responded to your body. Marching.
Is the male or female spirit that was here coming through with the music? Are one of you here right now?
Puerto Rico. I know.
I heard a female voice say quietly, hands on you.
Picture.
Get along. So because. Who'd you.
Do any of you know the name of the person in this picture? If you do, can you say it, please?
Nope.
Do any of you know the name of the person in this picture? If you do, can you say it, please?
According to perfect.
Much truth this time.
Messages.
Or do you maybe know who this person is related to me? Yeah, they've got a lot to say today, Dory, that's for sure. Who's in this picture? Do you know her name or who she is to me?
Years now.
Volunteer. These practice. Him. Any other. Just.
So can one of you tell me your name, please? I've heard the name Melanie come through. And Mallory.
She entered as
Is there anyone else here who would like to tell me your name?
about
The wood was so. Not shut up. Fish.
Oh yeah, Dory, I do get that every once in a while. I haven't had it. I haven't had it happen for quite a while. I'm a sensitive and an empath.
Thing that happened.
So I get a lot of things coming through at times.
The spirit up your me up a bit.
Sometimes I don't sleep enough to have dreams.
in the west.
We're big. Supporting fuel made.
Yeah, what is sleep anyways? Yeah, like I said, I've been a night owl since my mom has even told me that she always had a hell of a time trying to get me to go to sleep at night. And if I'm modding, a live stream for somebody, then I'm up even longer. Yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on for people right now that have gifts. There's like a fight between good and bad, and yeah, there's a lot going on right now. People are seeing things that, normally aren't seen. It is. It really is a big struggle for a lot of people that have these type of gifts. There's people out there that have these gifts that don't even know that they have them, and they're wondering, what's going on. Are they going crazy and whatnot? It can be very scary for people who don't know that they have these abilities. And, even for the ones that do know they have them, but they don't know how to quite control them. Oh, that's amazing, Patrick. Wow.
But not Amber.
Into them.
Well, the way I see it, Dory, people like us, especially like the sensitive and the empaths, You know, as long as we surround ourselves with light, you know, and stay away from all the negativity and whatnot, you know.
An early, really. You that God look at. Ayars. What did he?
Can one of you say hello, Sam? Or maybe say hello to someone in the chat? Oh, there's the music again.
But we.
Oh, that's sad, Dory. My boyfriend has extremely bad rheumatoid arthritis. I'll spit it out. And when he's in a lot of pain, I feel it too. Now, mind you, I have degenerative disc disease, so I'm in pain a majority of the time. But when he's really sore, I really feel it a lot. Special you.
Times we saw.
It's even the same, you know, like if I go over to a friend's house, or, you know, I go to the Legion up the road here or something, or I'm out in public at a store or whatnot, you know, I can automatically feel people's energy around me and the moods that they're in and everything like that. And, you know, sometimes I go into a place and it's just like, whoa, you know, turn this off, you know. Yeah, that's never seemed to bother me. It's just, you know, sometimes just everybody's, the way they're feeling that day is just, it's like, wow. It can get overwhelming at times, but, oh, there's the music again. Cool.
On the borders.
But I've learned to, when things like that happen, like I'm not out around a lot of people most of the time anyway. I live out in the middle of nowhere, right? I don't drive. The boyfriend does, but, you know, he's, you know, in his shop beside the house here, or he's out doing tow calls. So, a lot of times if I am around a bunch of people and I can feel, you know, all their way they're feeling coming at once, I just think about something else to kind of try and deter myself from what I'm feeling. I'm waiting for one of them to tell me, quit smoking. Video? Yes, this is on video. Are you okay with me looking for evidence of the afterlife? If you're okay with that, can you say yes?
And older.
I told you.
My.
That must be. Your source. Oh, how it's one of those.
Yeah, I guess my way basically too is like turning it off, Patrick, by just, deterring my thoughts from it and thinking about something else. I'm wondering where everybody is this afternoon. We had a lot more people in here yesterday. Radio.
He said to him. It's because that.
Because Dad? I don't know if I heard that right.
Cafe.
I was saying a certain thing at night before I went to bed. There's still one thing that I do say.
Tonight, right.
Tile came.
Oh, I know it's bad for it. I know.
Anyway.
Smoking in general is bad. The spirit.
With a switch.
See, the thing is, Dory, I've been fighting with my family doctor since last year to get an MRI.
Truck the scene.
And he keeps refusing, saying, well, whatever. His reasons are not. I don't agree with his reasons. So, but the last MRI I had was in 2012, where I used to live. That sounded nice. Can you play that music again, please?
Alteration.
See, the problem is, Dory, like I was saying, the family doctor that I have now is refusing to give me an MRI. I'm not even on proper medication for this. He tells me take 3 Tylenol, 3 regular strength Tylenols 4 times a day. And I just looked at him and I said, you've got to be kidding me. So I've been taking the Tylenol ones with codeine, and they don't even really help that much either, but at least, they help a little bit.
Got to.
And I also smoke the other stuff too, which really helps.
I made it.
Yeah, I have a good friend that lives down the road here. She's got fibro really bad. I'm not sure if I have it or not. I know what the symptoms are. I have had a few of them. So, but my doctor's just useless. He's like 75, 76 years old, and so many people think he should retire. He's actually the woman that works at the post office up here. Her aunt was a patient of his, And her husband had brought her in.
Dan Clark.
I support.
I was trying to make out what that said, but yeah,
The frontier.
the woman at the post office, her aunt's husband had taken her in to see the doctor. Oh, you're fine. Oh, you're fine. Well, they had just made it home to the driveway. She passed away in the car. So yeah, but this doctor is refusing to retire, which I don't agree with. You know, you cause something like that, you should automatically, you know, there should be an investigation and you should lose your license.
Heard on East.
Oh yeah, Dory, this doctor, he's just unbelievable, you know, like when I first went to see him, you know, 3 years ago or almost 4 years ago when I moved up here, you know, he's got about as much personality as a rock, you know. No, you're absolutely right. People who need it, they can't get it. I was on, my doctor down in the city where I lived had put me on oxycodone. Just, you know, the normal white Percocets. This doctor up here will not give them to me. That's why I smoke pot. It helps with the pain extremely.
From the
pain. Did you hear that? The male spirit from the pain.
Hold down.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of people, they do resort to drastic measures, and you know, the pills are easy to get addicted to, but I mean, if your doctor's not giving you anything, you know, for your extreme pain, and you go to extreme measures, you know, then you stand in addiction to that too. So it's sad all the way around. It really is. Yeah, that was pretty neat. You know, I'm talking about pain and everything like that. And I hear from the pain. They understand too.
Greenness.
And Mike?
More than.
So is there someone else here who can tell me your name, please? Are you in a happy place?
Figure.
Yesterday? Is it night? Is it? Let's try this again. Is it nice where you are? Did that just say Sam Kid or Am Kid? Did either one of you hear Sam? I'm not sure if I heard that or not.
And they were tiny.
Be kid?
Life. Eastern Front.
He's your brother? Yeah, I couldn't hear it clearly either, Dory. I'm not sure. But I definitely heard at the beginning when I was introducing myself. Before I even had said Sam, a male voice said, "And Sam."
And pretended. S.
Yeah, I've started doing that now. I'll probably review this one too.
There's so many times. And they that. He had merely.
Do you have any messages for anybody?
Being busy is busy.
Oh gosh.
Have condemned. More features.
My dad passed away in 2016. Dory, his birthday's October the 17th. And so is my grandmother's birthday's on October the 17th. So I'm going to definitely be doing one on that afternoon to see if either one of them will come through.
From among said the trees. Okay. Report the show. We ended up.
Is there anyone here by the name?
It's not. So you were.
They like to interrupt me all the time. It never fails. Is there anyone? See what I mean? It's hilarious sometimes. Is there anybody here by the name of Maggie? If there's a Maggie here, can you say your name, please? Of cats?
Talks. So dense.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work for me either, Patrick, but to be quite honest, I would rather do that than take medication.
That we are children.
It's nothing but a money grab for Big Pharma. You know what I mean?
11 p.m.
Is there a Maggie here? If there's a Maggie here, can you say your name, please? We have someone in the chat named Dory asking for you.
The features. Well, broad daylight. In like man. And once again.
Good for you, Maggie. I'm clean 10 years.
Be uttered.
Yes, I've been clean 10 years, and I'm not embarrassed to say it. I've been clean 10 years off of pills. Best thing I ever did. Your mom's pushy, so you'd know. Aren't most moms pushy?
Be dead.
Or dead?
House of oak.
Thank you. And the thing is, Dory, I never took anything to get clean. I did it all on my own. That was just my cat behind me. I just happened to see the cat jump up on there.
To hear from you.
To hear from you? Is there a Maggie here? If there's a Maggie here, there's someone in the chat named Dory asking for you. Can you either say your name or the name Dory, please?
Who reads them?
No God.
If God.
Oh, there's the music again. Who's playing the music? Can you tell me your name, please? It sounds really nice. Maybe they're looking for her to bring her forward, Dory.
Higlet. According to God.
According to God. I'm happily married. Gee, you don't hear that very often, do you?
Organize.
Oh, Dory, I'm so sorry to see that.
Aggressing. You be.
Dory, if you ever need anybody to talk to, I'm here for you, girl, okay? Just know that. It's not fair. What's not fair?
The branches.
Can you tell me what's not fair?
From a user.
From a user?
And after.
Did you go back and listen to that? Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me too, Patrick. It sounded like Sam Kidd.
It'll take about.
Take a bow? Okay, I just took a bow.
Christ, Jesus. But I'll go.
For all.
And I.
No worries, Dory. Anytime, girlfriend.
Jesus has.
You're all starting to speak at once again. Can you please speak one at a time so it's easier to understand you?
What about the tank? 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 About the tank?
Many odd.
Hello. Goodbye. Oh, that was cute. It's just like my dog, Harley. He just turned a year old on September the 14th. He's a pug Pomeranian. And on a couple of my lives, he'd be sitting there looking at me, and I'd pick him up, and it's like he knew that I was live on camera, and he'd keep turning his head. He wouldn't even look straight ahead. Hilarious. That was different. Wow. So are you in a happy place? Yeah? That yell sounded like, yeah, yeah. Good. I love it when the music comes through.
According to flat. What's the field?
Mama said the trees. 9:30?
To improve the
Is there no time where you are? Is where you are timeless? If it is, can you say yes?
Driver.
and enter the connector.
Or perform.
Is it timeless? Is it timeless where you are? If it is, can you say yes, please? You know, some people say, you know, I've heard that there's, you know, on the other side, there's no time or anything, you know. But how do we really know unless they tell us? You know what I mean?
I gotta find.
I've been the puppet.
Negative?
Play AC.
I just heard a weird creaking noise and there's nobody in the house. Yeah, that's quite possible. You know, maybe there are things that they can't answer because maybe they don't know.
Been made. Sword. 11 p.m.
Oh, I'm very well aware of that. Yeah. There's spirits all around us all the time. They're always around. My family members that have passed away, they're always around me. Oh, that sounded nice. Can you play the music again, please?
From the dining room.
The obvious.
The obvious. I remember one time I was doing something here in the kitchen, and I heard this noise in the living room. I think I've mentioned this before. Hey, hey, hey! We hear you. Hey. But yeah, I was in the living room, or in the kitchen, sorry, and I heard this really weird noise in the living room. I go in and look, and one of the lamps that belonged to my boyfriend's dad and his partner, which had both passed away previously, the shade of the lamp was on the floor. Wow. Somebody just yelled. Yeah, the shade of the lamp was on the floor, along with the piece in the middle that holds it up was there too. And I'm like, okay, somebody's trying to get my attention. It turned out that it was either my boyfriend James's dad, or his dad's partner, or it could have been a combination of the two of them, because it's one of those older lamps with the heavy shades, with the glass, you know, like the little glass pieces in it. So yeah, nothing else on the end table was moved, just the top part of the lamp and the little piece. And there was a few ashes out of the ashtray on the table and on the floor. I have a picture of it. If you guys are in my my Facebook group, I have I think 2 photos of it. I don't think it's in an album. I think it would just be with all photos. You know how when you go into Facebook, somebody's Facebook, for their photos, it'll show albums, and underneath this is all photos. It's in with the all photos. I don't know if I can actually share the picture while I've got the Afterlight Box going or not. I don't know if it was considered a like a Tiffany lamp. I have one of the shades from the other one that fell apart on one of my other lamps, but you can't see it from here. Yeah, I don't know if I can. Actually, what I can do is I'll pause. Oh, you have to go. I was just going to stop the box and show the picture. But yeah, you can find it in my group. You're in my group. So, well, thank you for being here, Dory. It was nice to see you again. Happy babysitting. Well, I'll let this stream go for another 10 minutes. It is 10 to 4 here where, excuse me, it's 10 to 4 here where I am. So I'll let it go until 4 o'clock. I just heard a male voice whispering, I did. Oh, there's that cigarette smoke. Shut up. I heard somebody say shut up. I did. Do you not like what I'm doing? Simplistic? Have you heard? 521. Oh, that's right. You're a Newfoundland, Patrick. You the most? Yeah, it starts getting dark here in eastern Ontario where I am, out by Ottawa. Now it starts getting dark, like around 7 o'clock.
45.
Your story.
Your story?
All these things.
I heard soldier come through. Were you a soldier at one time? Interact? Yes, I'm trying to interact with who might be here. Are you okay with that? If you are, can you say yes?
We're always.
Oh, now I know what that creaking noise is. My stepson, when he came in to make a coffee, he closed the inside door, but not the screen door. Were you a soldier, Patrick? Or did you hear that come through? I'm so used to seeing the little star. Like you put the star there. Well, respect to you. Thank you for your service. I grew up with this guy, Mike. He was in the Canadian Armed Forces. He'd been all over the place, like Namibia and yeah, quite a few places. Well, you're quite welcome. Touch them?
God.
Of God.
Help is a bit.
I heard a female saying help very quietly. Do you need help? Do you need help? I'll help you if I can. Oh, nice, Patrick. Right on.
Even a trades.
So do you have things to do where you are? Do you have things to do where you are, like reading or dancing? Sabrina? Oh, that was quite loud.
Did that. Flickered.
So can maybe one of you tell me your name, please? We've had a few names come through today. Would anyone else like to tell me their name?
If it changes, we'll change it. Resources.
Fed up? Are you fed up with what I'm doing?
What country?
Over. Brad, do you?
Oh, no doubt, Patrick. Yeah, it would. Yeah, because it basically gives you a heads up on things, you know what I mean?
On the bullet.
Least.
young hair. I think I just heard my real name there just now. I swear I just heard my real name said there by a male spirit. If somebody just said my real name, can you say it again, please? Said. I swear I heard my real name. If somebody said my real name just a minute ago, can you say it again, please? My real name is Stephanie, and I swear I just heard it. I swear I just heard some male spirit say Stephanie.
The hotel.
Due west.
If somebody said my real name, can you say it again, please? I swear I heard it. Here? Who just said here? Can you tell me your name, please? Killed anyone? I don't like it when things like that come through. Yeah, I'll definitely have to go back and check that out because I swear I heard Stephanie. And the only ones that would say my real name would be people from my family that have passed. In mourning? I've heard it come through before, but I mean, you know,
Together.
sometimes things will come through when you least expect it. When you've asked them the question, like, 15, 20 minutes, half an hour previous, then all of a sudden it comes through. It's like, wow.
My dinner.
Enjoy? Are you enjoying this?
On in his head.
Okay, well, it is now 4 o'clock here, and I'm going to turn the Afterlight Box off in a minute. I would like to thank you all for coming through for me today. I wish you all love, light, and peace. Can you say goodbye?
Suddenly.
Can you say goodbye? Oh, that laugh sounded creepy.
Vanity.
Can one of you say goodbye before I close out this session? Well, the female voice said exit, so that's close enough. Okay, whoops, wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Well, that was a pretty good session, if I do say so myself. Always remember the chances of getting a real demon is 1 in a million. This is just spiritual troublemakers. Oh yeah, I know. But the thing is, I always like to specify before I start any of my sessions that I won't accept any negative energy, just positive energy, just so they know, right? Yeah, that was a pretty good session. Geez, my feet are cold. Wow. But anyways, yeah, thank you for being here, Patrick. It was nice to see you again, and it was nice to see Dory. I'll probably come on tomorrow and do another one. They're freezing. My God. I'll have to go in the living room and stick my feet like right in front of the wood stove on the floor and just go, ah. Oh. Okay, well, I'm going to wrap this one up, and thank you for being here. And I hope to see you. Yes, it was nice to see you again, too. And I hope to see you and some other people on my next one. So have a good day, night, whatever the case may be. And I'm out of here. Bye.